Hello there, beautiful Gemini energies. Welcome to my Tarot Nook. I hope all is well and good with you. Happy New Year. So this is going to be a very general reading, whatever comes out. I do not have any specific questions. We're just going to see what the universe wants you to know, and what your angels and guides have for you, and what it is that the cards also are calling on your frequency to pay attention to. Okay, so in any direction, that's the direction we'll go. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. I do variety style readings here, and I post weekly. So if you like tarot, enjoy this style of reading, or you can also check out the playlist to decide if you like that kind of stuff. Feel free to subscribe. All right, we'd love to have you hang out and hit that notification bell or return for future uploads. Also, like the videos if you enjoy the reading, and I hope the messages here resonate for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. My cat wants to start playing games with the blinds. Can you please not? Can you please not? Thank you. Oh boy. Let's see what's here. So I use my intuition in all aspects of my life, but we also have the indecision. The message is to kind of amplify a strong reminder to use your intuition in all aspects of your life and not like in some of it. Something here could be calling your attention, some sort of a plan or a path that you're trying to take. You haven't been able to come to some sort of a decision, perhaps because you're doubting something or confused about something, or somebody's not helping or giving you the clarity or the what is it called, confirmation or guarantee, whatever it is that you're seeking here. Something is a little off with the with what you want to do, and I feel like it's really just important to trust your intuition at this point. Okay, I love myself and I see myself in everyone. So a lot of you here, you know, this whole pride thing, be proud of who you are. All right, love yourself for who you are. Don't be measured by somebody else's words, standards, or viewpoints of you or judgments. So just release whatever that energy is trying to do to you. Reject it, send it back. We have 2 cards, Gemini. No, oh, we have 3. Okay, wow. So let's go ahead and see why these are here. We're going to have a personal issue here that's going to reach a resolution. This is really nice to see. All right, so actually this is the first card, so I'll just put it here. Luck is on your side. Rest assured. All right, and then surrender to the divine. All right, so use your intuition. Let your intuition be your guide here. And I always read the bottom of the stuff, so the deck. So here, look at the bigger picture, something bigger and better. We've got Moon in Sagittarius, 2 moons in Sagittarius. Sagittarius season just ended, so I don't know how that's gonna work. I don't know moon stuff, not as much as I probably should. Maybe I'll learn on it and do some videos, but not today because I don't know when that is. But some things here, positivity. Okay, we also have a full moon, surrender to the divine. Something is working in your favor. We also have a moon in Cancer. Something's working in your favor, and that's a good thing. That's a very good thing. I'm very happy to see that. So this thing is going to really want to test my patience. I am just very particular about how you are able to see the content. I can't just like not show you what I'm looking at. So see what else is here for you, Gemini. So once I'm done doing the tarot reading, I'm also going to do a short mini oracle reading. I'm going to also pull angels and guides answers for you. All right, for anything that you have questions about in general. And I'll also close with a self-love, self-healing message, okay? And yes, I'm still a small baby channel, so I will always try to say, hey, you know, appreciate all the stuff that you do to support. But you know what? It's also all free. So I really do want to say thank you for your time, especially because, I mean, these readings sometimes, you know, they take a turn. And also, I don't read like everybody else. Like, I don't have a particular style to make sure like I'm, you know, mirroring somebody else's style. So if, you know, I just hope the style is something you enjoy. All right. I know there's like a lot of patterns out there. It's just I don't do any of that. I spent most of 2024 sick and had surgery. So I just really just enjoy exploring new cards, understanding, you know, new perspectives through the cards. And this deck, I love this deck. I don't know if you guys know much about me. Well, maybe that's not in the description box, but I love cats, and whenever I see tarot decks, cat stuff, I I want to just support the sellers. Okay, that's all I'm trying to do. Just trying to support the sellers out there. Okay, so we have a lot of stuff to talk about. We have a lot of multiple major arcanas here. Yes, we do. We have the Chariot for you. We have Death. We have Ace of Wands reverse. We have the Tower in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, the Seven of Wands in reverse, with the Page of Swords in reverse. All right, so let's go ahead and check in here really quick and adjust any little movement on this table, and then everything wants to get crazy. I don't know if I made it better or worse, you guys, but let's get going here. So with the Chariot here, this is a Cancer energy. There's, you know how we're talking like about indecisions here and just the potential for, you know, just having to trust your intuition, and the universe here is telling you, you know, hang in there, you know, everything is going in the direction it's meant to go. And I feel like there's just a lot of that coming through strongly for you. I do feel like you're in a phase here where control or like discipline, like having direction, is going to be super important and necessary. I do feel like for some of you, you know, there's a place where it could be somebody in your life, like a strong figure, a strong important person in your life, who is kind of maybe a parent or a close friend. It could be a very direct right now, or controlling, or it feels like they are. It does feel like something here is just kind of stuck. So I feel like somebody here, they are coming from a good place. It feels like they kind of, maybe they tell you they know what they're talking about. They're looking out for you. So they may have your best interest at heart, really, and they're trying to help give you some focus or direction for something that's going on, something that needs to change. But it feels like there's like a emotional, spiritual change also transforming within you throughout this experience, because we also have that, like, a little bit of a tower here, like this is kind of, you know, heavy stuff going on. So it does feel like, you know, for some of you, this person just may not be, they may be a little too harsh coming through, or just one-sided, like they're just kind of like, the decision is the decision and that's it, or if you don't make a decision, I'm gonna make it and this is gonna be it, something like that is coming through. There's an influence, basically. Okay, there's an influence, whatever transformation or transition you're going through, or it's necessary for you to kind of encounter, like, you know, you have to act on, I guess I should say. This person is kind of, like, I feel like you're either wanting somebody's approval or permission, or somebody's limiting you right now. So it's not like you could need their approval, permission, or not. Like I said, Gemini, this is just a general reading this time. So I'll pull on the cards as I see them. And each card's going to have its own message here in that sense. Okay, so kind of keep that in mind. For those of you, you know, there could be a partner here in your life, in your love life, that's trying to dominate the relationship, or steer the ship, or steer the relationship in a particular direction, which may not always work with your own happiness or desires. We also have the Ace of Wands. We can talk about that in a little bit. I'm still on the Chariot, so I'm just kind of putting this out there. There could be some sort of assertive energy, okay, competitive energy as well, that wants to be in charge or control the relationship dynamics. So that's also popping up for you. The Death card, Scorpio energy, you know, doesn't, obviously, this is more about a transformation. So the death of an old person, the death of an ego, like yourself, like the old person, not like an old person in your life. I hope not. That's not what I meant. So basically shedding, okay, or like transforming, metamorphosis, whatever you want to call it, ascending. Okay, that's the best way to think of it from a spiritual perspective. There's just there's a change here taking place for you. It's on the finalities of things are on the horizon. All right, so something you may not be feeling something is happening right now just yet. It's all still in the works. Okay, just kind of keep that in mind. And for those of you that may not have an idea, like, maybe like a status update or something like that. But there's something here. There's something that's changing. It's going to end a phase in your life. It's going to, it's going to be a new transition. We're going to transform. You could be shifting a job position, trying to move, try to decide what you want to do, and then doing something that's going to be very transformative for you. Okay. Just to put it out there, it could be anything. You could become a new parent. You're deciding that, whatever it is, okay. But there's essentially still some sort of influence over you, though. So like somebody's trying to kind of still maintain, um, like power over you, kind of like you can't move, you can't leave, you can't walk out, you can't disappear, you can't divorce, whatever it is, and whatever you're changing into in that sphere, there's people around you that are having a problem with that. This is something that, again, it feels like somebody's resisting accepting whatever this change is going to be, and it's creating a lot of tension. Okay, so could be walking out of something, walking away from a commitment or engagement, whatever it is. People are trying to kind of talk sense into you, or basically just kind of put you in a place where, and it's just not working. But that's why when the indecision came out, I was like, why is it popping up in the reverse? Like, obviously it's either going to be in the reverse or not, but I was like, but you got to trust your intuition. I feel like you got to learn who you are, on your own terms. Sometimes the lessons are good, sometimes they're not. Just be careful, protect yourself, always ask for guidance, blessings. Okay, invoke a shield of light protection, ask your creator, God, source. Yeah, I mean, you gotta just look out for your energy. Okay, and your energy is really, really valuable to a lot of people all around, including yourself. But gotta be careful. All right, so let's see here. It feels like somebody here that you have a close relationship with, whatever transformation or change or something you're going to be doing, you could be actually accepting a marriage proposal. Somebody's against it. Whatever it is, okay, you are basically saying, look, it's time for me to be who I want to be, like in general, but like stand up for myself or focus on myself. Okay, a personal issue here is going to reach a resolution, something on a personal level with somebody that matters, and there's just a resistance, or just like kind of like the whole nope, not gonna happen, not gonna happen, something like that. So the Ace of Wands is here in the reverse. There's some sort of a delay here. Okay, a blockage, obviously. It's some sort of a new beginning that you're trying to embark upon. All right, finding yourself, I don't know, it could be as cute as just moving out, if you, for example, live with family, or something like that. But whatever it is, you're passionate about this thing, but you're not supported right now. Okay, and it feels like if it's a career or some sort of a project or some sort of a like skill related thing, or something that you would do, job, something, whatever. You could be an influencer, you could be a college student, but when it has more to do with that than it does with like actual, like, you know um anything extra. It does feel like something that you're being passionate about, you're not getting an answer on. All right, somebody here may not be supporting your new ideas or decisions. Okay, friends, even family, like maybe they're thinking, there's like, no, not gonna happen again, or we don't, something like that. It just feels like you just have people in your life that just want to have a lot of say, and I don't feel like they're understanding that you're not there to, it's just like you want them to share in your happiness and enthusiasm, but they're not. Okay, and you might feel a little uninspired in that sense. Okay, you might feel like maybe the criticism is a little too strong, so that's why we have we don't know what we want to do just yet. We don't know. Okay, so personal issues are going to get resolved, though. Some of you here, if you're in a place where you're trying to start something off romantically, or ending something but establishing something new, or something like that when it comes to love, or somebody in your life, it does feel like something is not just delayed, but something might be lacking. Could be passion. Okay, there could be stress. Okay, anxiety from people that are what do you call it, rejecting or not accepting whatever you're deciding to do. Could be anything. Could be finding you know, you want to be with your partner, you want to move out, something like that. It does feel like, you know, there's just a lack of initiative and enthusiasm. So it just feels like, again, you're not being supported. And if you're in a connection, in addition to that, the connection itself is also struggling a little bit. And then we also have the Tower in reverse. All right, so a fire energy here. Okay. I mean, the Tower in the reverse, you can't always think of it as a bad thing, right? It just talks about a lot of obstacles. Okay, so we have obstacles here. We have somebody in the way. We have a very destructive energy in your life right now, trying to, again, lay the law of the land and tell you how it's going to be, and it just keeps looping, Gemini. I feel like you just feel a little stuck. Okay, if anything, you need to kind of be either accepted or supported or understood or something. Clarifications are important. It does feel like for some of you, even though the Tower is here in the reverse, it means that the worst of it is over. Okay, so like, and then we also have the Death. So that's kind of, you know, again, there's a lot of things that are kind of falling apart or have crumbled already. So now is the time to kind of realign our thoughts, our logical thinking, or whatever you want to call it, and just kind of try to be driven to do the thing that we want to do, or make a decision that works for you, though. Right? It's not about making other people happy, satisfying others all the time. Not that I'm saying you shouldn't. You don't have to be a rebel. You could be a great person and you just respect these people in your life, and that's fine. But it's just that, you know, we have to also think of it from a place of, well, once we are back to the foundation, how are we going to rebuild? How do we want to do that? Okay. So some of you, there could be some lies here or truths that are going to be coming out to light. Something that you may not have expected to happen, especially from somebody that you trust. Okay, so watch out for that. And again, this is something where somebody's trying to hold you back, keep you where you are, or not want you to achieve something. I don't know. It could be family, like sibling rivalry even, but it feels like it's a little bit more than that. Okay. Somebody here in the family is not telling you something. Somebody's not being honest about something. This person is just really kind of, I don't know if they're just kind of not wanting to avoid, they're trying to like avoid a full ending, or just something where it's going to bring pain. Something could have ended, but there's somebody here that whatever's good, they're trying to hide whatever they finished or stopped doing or whatever. It's causing problems. And for some of you, I don't know if this is kind of why, like maybe because of how they've done something, maybe now your family is more focused on you for it as like pressure. I don't know, maybe if there's a sibling issue, but overall there's just some things that are being avoided in general, in your relationships in general, Gemini, and it's just kind of keeping things in like breakdown mode. All right, so we need to build that foundation back up. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, excuse me, Taurus energy popping up for you here. Okay, in the reverse, there's just we're feeling stuck. We're feeling stuck. Okay. Somebody here is not coming across reliable. They're not delivering on whatever it is that they said or they promised, or whatever it is. They're not having the direction or the care to stabilize something or make something more understandable so that you have direction. So right now something's lacking direction. And I feel like you might be dealing with somebody that's just lazy, procrastinator. All right. And it's just, I feel like there's just anything that you need to work on with this person, whether it's like at work, family, friends, or like even a relationship, anything that you need to work on with this person, like there's no joint responsibilities. Always feels like you're carrying more of the weight, or they don't do the parts that they're responsible for. It's just somebody that's just very kind of lazy or dodgy. I don't know. It feels like there's somebody here that's lacking commitment in your life, okay? In just the basic things of the relationship. Somebody may not, and I don't know how to say this because I don't know if you're like, could be, the Lovers is here. Yeah, okay. So, I don't know. It feels like somebody is exerting control over whatever status of the relationship you have with them. Not everything is completely done and over with, but they'd like to hang a lot of things over your head and make it like it's your fault or your problem or your responsibility or you should know better. Just putting it out there. Doesn't have to be for a lot of you, okay? But practical aspects of the relationship can also be putting you in a place where you're responsible, not just for example, chores and dishes and love and romance and talking and being a good person and a good listener. We're talking like finances, resources, assets. All right. The daily life, like day-to-day life with this person or this energy doesn't it's not rewarding. If anything, it's very lazy. All right. This is somebody that I feel like we're dealing that likes to just be left alone a lot. Don't know, I'm getting that energy, like cranky person, just really just want to be left alone. Let me do whatever I want. All right, yeah, sure, I'll do, sure, whatever. And then nothing happens. 6 days later, nothing's happening. So, oh my gosh. All right, y'all. The Lover's card in the reverse. Okay, Gemini energy. There's something here that's facing a major challenge. We've already talked about it, and there's some obstacles, and we're trying to move away from the obstacles, and we're trying to fix the obstacles. So, needless to say, there could be some sort of a breakup, okay? Or somebody here has not been honest. There could have been a cheater. There could have been some sort of a disconnection because of that. This is normally a union of some sort where like there's a soulmate experience. And it's a twin flame back and forth energy, of course, but communication has been very raw with this energy. It's lacking a lot of passion. Something's at a stalemate. So whatever relationship is going on, there's somebody else that might be in the picture playing a role right now. And it's causing a lot of disharmony and misalignment in everything, in like desires, what you want, how you see things. Okay. Some of you, you could feel very, very kind of taking like a step back, walking away from something else, okay? Or walking away from this into something else that's more meaningful for you. The Seven of Wands in the reverse, we've got Leo energy. I don't know. It does feel to me like one of the biggest challenges here is it doesn't feel like you're standing up for yourself, bro. Okay, guys, come on. You're not standing up for yourself. You're being too nice. And that's okay. Well, standing up for yourself doesn't mean going to fight somebody. But you gotta stand up for yourself and for the things that you believe in. I feel like we're gonna get there. Like I said, all these things here, look at the bigger picture. Surrender to the divine. Luck is on your side. A personal issue reaches resolution. Trust my intuition. I need to make a decision for what's good for me. All right, you gotta make a decision for what's good for you. I mean, it's just that's how it is, okay? For this reading, okay, there's just a lot of external pressures here, and I feel like you're being overwhelmed by people's opinions and how people are acting, okay? And it's making it very hard to defend yourself. It's like somebody's coming at you, making something your fault, all right? And I feel like there's a potential interference here, gossiping, okay, petty behavior, petty drama, okay, even from like people that you know, like friends and stuff like that. Like, it's just like there's a lot of energy draining taking place here, and you don't need that. You don't deserve that. All right, literally, it's overwhelming you right now. It's exhausting. Okay, so, and it's setting back your confidence a little bit. Okay, so we need to be able to think in this regard, like what's best for us. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying, like, I would ask the question, what is best for you, without causing yourself, you're not here to go become a rebel and you show anybody anything. You just gotta be able to allow yourself permission to do the things that make you happy in life, in a good way, from a good place. Okay, now I'm not talking no negative dark stuff. Okay, I don't do dark readings at all. All right, so the Page of Swords in the reverse, there's some lies here, there's some cheating, okay, there's some dishonesty taking place, there's somebody that's still kind of unable to let your energy go, they keep tabs on you, they are mentally and emotionally trapping you. There's just a lot of exhaustion with this person. Somebody's not being honest. That same person that's doing all this, somebody's not being honest about something, okay? It could be small lies, or it could just be manipulation here in general, but it's affecting your social life. It's affecting your social circle. It showed up here as well. All right. I feel like some drama here is to be expected, probably from somebody younger or maybe a little immature. Around you, okay? This could again cause rumors, and it feels like somebody's trying to undermine your plans and your reputation for where you're trying to go next. And they're just not good, okay? They're not good people. There's a very sincere, controlled situation with these two cards, by the way, the Cancer or the Chariot and the Death card, Cancer, Scorpio energies, but you're being guided through a very significant life change, okay? So something here is not feeling like it's your choice or decision right now, though, okay? And just kind of keep that in mind. I feel like the Ace of Wands and the Lovers, both in the reverse, it does feel like there's a lack of spark. And again, direction. This card's about direction and decision. All right. But there's lack of spark in your, like, in what makes you you, like your creative side, your romantic life. Something is just fizzled right now. I do feel like it's time to find something that makes you motivated, makes you happy, and also reassess things, okay, for your own well-being. Okay, and also the Tower and the Knight in reverse, you guys. Small, okay. Small indicators of neglect, okay. So there's a lot of neglect of the things that are important to us, of the things, the material, the things that bring us happiness, wellness, stability. Okay, we're neglecting ourselves somewhere. And I feel like something is leading to a larger issue if it's not addressed, okay? Especially in the day-to-day. So don't allow this energy to knock you down, drain you, depress you, make you sad. You could be whatever you want to be. You could sleep for 5 days if you want, but allow yourself to make that decision, and don't let this thing from somebody that literally knows that they're absolutely exhausting you, and it seems like they don't care because they want, there's a point, somebody's trying to drive a point forward or something like that. It doesn't make sense to me, okay? So with the Seven of Wands in the reverse and the Page of Swords in reverse, all right, there's it feels like you're battling something, but you're losing the fight for some reason because there's a lot of misinformation, or there's a lack of clear information, or communication even from those around you. So again, I think earlier I was saying be careful who you trust and all of that. You can't just be throwing it out there. So watch out here. And I feel like, love yourself here. And just love yourself as, the person that, you want to be seen as, because it's going to work out. But it's kind of like a wake up, shake up call for some of you to kind of just like, hey, pay attention to these energies that are around you that are not necessarily having your best interest in mind. Okay, so just be careful. That's all I'm trying to say. So, okay, well, let's go ahead and pull additional cards. Let's pull some oracles. See, whatever, every time I move, everything here moves with me. I can't. I'm like triple bundled up because I'm cold. And every time I move, all the cloth from the stuff rubs on the thing. It's like wild. All right, let's see what's going on here. So pretty bride. Okay, so I feel like somebody, again, we were talking about this. It does feel like we're talking about a commitment where somebody here, there could be something deeper going on. And I feel like, at some point, you're going to have to make a choice, the decision here. I feel like the person that's choosing you or wanting to choose you, they need to be fair about everything, okay? They need to be just, like, balanced, all right? Mutual benefits. But it feels like right now things are being done to benefit them. Okay, so we also have narcissism. Hey, call it. Let's, wow, I'm just, I'm glad when the cards sometimes say, because I say this a lot in my readings, but pay attention. There's a superficial relationship, a friendship, it could be anything, a friendship, a partnership, a parent, a sibling. Somebody is in it for what's in it for them. They're not just doing it for what's in it for the both of you, okay? So there's a lack of action, procrastination. Oh my God, we talked about it here. Like, we actually... there's delays, procrastination, and I feel like somebody just does not want to make the effort. We had a lazy energy in here somewhere. This Knight of Pentacles, not moving, not acting on something. So could be some children involved, or it could be just like we're dealing with a immature, like young mindsets here. But there's an inner child that also needs healing. Okay, so it depends here on what's going on with you in this situation. It just feels like people are dragging you down, but they have the work that they need to do, but you're stuck. It feels like you're stuck. You're in a karmic tie here with these people. These are not the people for you. They're not necessarily your tribe. It's just that you're fulfilling some sort of karmic. I believe in these things because the universe is vast and all possibilities are real if you can trace it, if you want to, as a creator of your thoughts. But it doesn't mean like I'm trying to give you a different path. All I'm saying is karma. I can't think of another word outside of karma. I don't want to use a different word, but you're in a karmic situation. You're paying off a karmic debt. Everything is working out though. Everything is working out for you. So this is not for you. This is not who you are. This is not where you're meant to be. This is just something you're going through. You're experiencing right now. You know, family might still be family, but they could still put you in a place where they're karmically, you know, being your teacher. I keep fixing this. And that's fine. That's fine, right? But it's a phase. It's a phase, all right? We are just dealing with a very complex situation here. It's hard to figure out right now. Your indecisions are not a judgment cast on you. You could be really trying to do the right thing. So you're just not going to allow the pressure to kind of set in and kind of control the narrative. But you do need to make a decision. It's going to be very important. All right, let's pull some angel answers for you. If you're still with me, y'all, I appreciate it so much. Let me know in the comments. Thumbs up the video if you enjoyed this reading. Let me know in the comments how you're doing. Okay, so this is a safe space for all y'all. Some readings are long, some readings are short. I just go with it. All right. I had a tough year. I'm sure a lot of us had a tough 2024. So I enjoy this. I just try not to be super what do you call it, like I don't want to obsess over time or what I'm saying. I just want to give the messages. I enjoy looking at these cards a lot, so that's kind of where my direction is with intentions for you guys all the time. One of your first answers is a no. And we also have choose a new direction. Okay, you see what I'm saying? We need to choose a new direction. You're going through it, but it's like the signs are all over the place for you with this one. Meditation brings answers. The situation will improve. Super happy to also see this. Okay, so one final self-love, self-healing message for you. If you're still with me, thank you so much. You can go ahead and also type the word that I'll plot for you. Lets me know you stayed with me till the very end. All right, and your word for self-love, self-healing is, look at that, it's self-love. Look at that. Look at that. This whole reading. Love yourself, believe in yourself, trust yourself. Like that inner core is just ready to be turned on. Turn it on. Okay, turn it on. You have everything that you need through your creator. You have everything. You can only love others as much as you love yourself. Okay, so that's your message here. I love you guys so much. Thank you, Gemini, for spending 2024 with me. I'm super happy to be spending 2025 with all of you. Love you all so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.